OBS. I just don't want to touch it. Radio. Anyways, you all can hear me. Welcome to the stream. You all are doing great. That wasn't bad. Anyway, get the mic there. Unemployment. Employment claim today, so expect the market to go nuts right about now. At first. Yeah, I think my time is at a someone is not telling me the truth here. Poster amounts. One is like 10 minutes behind, ahead the time. Oh, what's really going on? And my PC says it 37. My phone says 2:48. See who's also. This is the one. The man, and I've been looking at the PC the whole time, so I'm like 18 minutes late to the event. Wild. So let me try to. Okay, I'll fix that after this. Gotta fix that after the stream. So for today. This is actually the dollar index. Got the dollar index. Then, as you can see, dollar index respected nicely the new week opening gap. I was actually expecting price to take out buy side liquidity before we actually go lower. I wanted some liquidity grab buy side before we actually go lower, but as you can see, price actually rejected off nicely on the new week opening gap, and we tanked to the downside. And as you can see, if you were on Tuesday's stream, we're actually looking at this Tuesday or Monday stream, but I think Tuesday, I'm not sure. We're actually looking at this IFA value gap right here, and price is actually rejected off of that. As you can see, we wicked below the IFA value gap, then betting fair value gap, which is like the the wicks. As always, the wicks do the damage, the body tells the story. So we never closed below that new week opening, that IFA value gap, so we just kept closing above it. So valid enough, did the damage to the downside. Then we went ahead to the new week opening gap, and yeah, currently right now we're in a H4 BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and yeah, I'm not really expecting price to actually hold that off, but it might be the case where like price just respect this BC, and then we go ahead and take out this buy side here and take out this buy side, or actually go down to take out the sell side. I just go ahead and take out the sell side here before we actually go take out buy side. So Yeah, so one of this liquidity here must be swept before we do anything. Yeah, so that's that. So I was actually expecting one of the liquidity swept, or we go for another one. So now it's like in the middle. Let me just actually in like a discount or premium. We actually in a discount below the 50 in a discount price right now. So this might be a valid buy. This might be a valid buy from this BC to the upside. Take out buy side liquidity, take out the buy side liquidity. We actually go lower, but let's switch to a lower time frame. See that actually went in nicely into the new week opening gap. Then it hanged down into this H4 BC, and then looking at the H1, you can see here we have this bullish order block here that is resting right below the BC. So we have a double efficiency, a 1 hour inefficiency, and a H4 inefficiency. Yeah, order block, the H1 plus. So if price does actually respect this PD array, it respects this inefficiency, might be looking for price to actually go up, but as you can see, we're actually disrespecting, we're breaking lower. So if it breaks and closes below both of them, you'd be expecting price actually, you know, to the sell side liquidity, sweep sell side liquidity before we actually go up to take out the buy side liquidity. So yeah, that's what I will be expecting. What are you guys expecting on the dollar index right now? Are you expecting, praying for higher prices? Are you in a trade, or you're just waiting for, or you just also just tape reading like I am during this new? And as you can see, with we have the NAS here, and also we dipped into the, let me just go to the H4. We have this new week opening gap from the 6th, you can just say the 8th of October. I'm pretty sure if you guys can hear the noise, but yeah, the fixing something there. So, but yeah, we have this 18th new week opening gap, October. Then we dipped into it, as you can see. But it did do the damage, we dipped below it, but we still maintained to close on the new week opening gap. Give us a bullish movement there, and price might actually be, you know, might start getting higher prices from us from now on for the rest of the week, probably even the next coming week. Might start seeing some bullish momentum to the upside. And as you can see here, also we have this new opening gap. Yeah, this week's new opening gap, isn't it? And we have this week's, we have last week's new week opening gap, 10th there. We have this current week new week opening gap. So price might actually just go into that new week opening gap and then start to fall. It might use that as a resistance to give us lower prices, or might just break above and come back to retest, use it as a support and give us a higher prices. That might come into this order block here, invest back into the new week opening gap, and then start seeing like some higher prices. So like that is possibility. Random videos, fire emoji. Hey man, glad you're on the stream, man. How are you? How's the chat? How's the chat? How's the trade so far? Are you in a trade right now? What are you expecting on the NAS or the dollar index? Check GU. Yeah, of course. Really real quick. Then you can see we've been very bullish this thing for GU though. Okay, and as you can see, obviously we're in this daily order block here currently, the daily. So yeah, I'm like, we still have the buy side there. I don't know. I'm just doing the analysis right now. That get it from a daily perspective. I'm waiting for GU to tap OB below and continue up since bullish on H4. Get from H4 till see. I'm like, at this buy side was swept here, and we went low, taking out this side here. Everyone who in of this, see there, see there, that, see then, see this tiny little order block. I would appreciate if it actually breaks above that. Break it, come back, use it as a resistance. Then are you too late? Well, if you're waiting for it to tap into the order block, which order block exactly were you actually were expecting it to tap into? Said you were waiting for it to tap into a order block below on a H4. Which order block? A block, because I'm looking at this BC. Because if you actually wanted to buy, yeah, a reasonable price to buy, looking at the H4 would be this H4 BC here, so yeah. And unfortunately, you might be a bit late for that, but not really. Switch to a lower time frame. Like I said, I'll like price to below the fair value gap, just out on a lower time frame. Okay. Guessing you're looking at this area here. That's what you were looking at. That. Waiting for it to tap into that. Looking at the H. So okay. Yeah, we didn't really tap into that. So obviously, if you were waiting for price to actually tap into it, or at least a consequent encouragement, yeah, I don't think you'd have taken the trade. You're probably still waiting for it. So, but using the H4, BC, you'd have gotten a decent trade. As you can see, consequent encouragement probably went into the 75% or 70% of the BC, which is like a good premium, discount price to buy in that BC. So yeah, and right now just waiting for price to actually break above this order block here, this bearish order block, break above, and then use it as a breaker block. So yeah, I'm still waiting. Patient. Hey, you gotta have patience, man. You gotta wait for the setups. You gotta be patient to actually wait and till your model actually plays out. Trying to force anything. So yeah, right now, like I said, if I were to buy, I would just wait for this stuff right there. So that is a bearish break. That is a bearish block. So as long as we disrespect this order block and break above, I'll be confident enough to look for buys. But if we keep rejecting low, not breaking above it and closing above it, my price might just reject off of that and start playing lower prices. So the patient game right now, just to wait and see what it actually has. So yeah, but yeah, buying, yeah, missed it. So now just have to wait. Do you analyze the dollar index? So if you actually look at the dollar index when you look at the GU, because it's very advisable to actually just analyze, have a directional bias, should know what you're expecting on the dollar index, then you actually go to the GU. Not sure if you actually do that. Do you do that? See, dollar index actually broke below that for BC, the H1 or block, so didn't consider them. Well, we're still in. Technically the order block is the whole candlestick, but normally I just consider the top wick. If it's a bullish order block, if it's a bearish order block, I always consider the bottom wick, the low of the candle, and the body. Always consider that. But technically we are still in. Technically we're still in the order blocks till we close below and get lower prices. I'll confidently say might be coming to the sell side, or maybe to this H1 order block here. So right now, strong opening gap there, rejective of that. Overall idea, I'm gonna take out the sell side liquidity. That's what I'm actually expecting the dollar index to do right now. Going to the Nasdaq, as you can see, we are pushing higher into that new opening gap. Just gonna wait to see what actually happens. Honestly speaking, I would love to sell as from that new week opening gap. I'd love to sell it as long as we don't close above. The opening gap. I would really actually like to sell from there. But if you go up, break in, and close above, might have a situation where price might go above, come back, use it as a support, and then go lower. So yep. Price doesn't close above it. about to actually sell at that new week opening gap. We don't close above opening gap. I'll be looking for sales, but right now, looking at the dollar index, of course. Looking at the dollar index, as you can see, we're just rejecting off of that H1 order block. So, but I have a feeling that we're just gonna reject off of it. Step into the, see if you have any. Might reject off of that, come back. This 15-minute order block here. Maybe a case where we're gonna reject off of it. And might literally just come and reject off of this OB, and then give us more lower prices. Also using this, I would say using this H1 order block here. I'll just consider this as an order block too of that. So might be the case, or just gonna go lower, look for lower prices, break below this order block, and just keep going for the sell side liquidity. So that might happen. The possibility of that happening. I forgot that my mic was muted too. But yeah, I forgot what you missed, but I don't know what you missed. Sorry. I don't know what you missed, but I was saying that you know, we're in this right now. We're currently in this H1 order block, which is just right below the 50% coverage. I mean the 50% off from here to there, I think. Yeah, here to there. But I don't know. Let me just check. Yeah, if we're in a discount or premium price. Yeah, we're just right below. We're in a discount price right now, so price might just reject off of this order block here, H1 order block, deep into this 15-minute order block. Then we keep getting lower prices, or we can just break below it just to head for the sell side liquidity, because we still gotta sweep something. So guessing right now the price is just trying to target this sell side liquidity, take everybody who bought this area here. As you can see, we have this relatively equal lows, whatever. Expecting price actually just come sweep, then go above to take out buy side liquidity. So yeah, right now price might just reject off of this, go into this 15-minute, pull everyone guessing, then we reject off of that 15-minute order block to give us lower prices. So overall, I'm actually still expecting the dollar index to give us lower prices, take out sell side liquidity before we actually go to take out the buy side. So yeah, that's it. Overall, it's expecting the DXY to take out the sell side liquidity. Then using that, looking at NAS, as you can see, now we're in the new week opening gap. But now there's a tricky question now. Since I'm expecting, we're already in the new week opening gap, and I said I wanted to sell off here. Then DXY is also into this H1 order block, and I'm expecting it to come deep into this 15-minute order block. NAS might also start reversing to the downside. You must start getting rejection off of that new week opening gap. Let me just do 2 screens here. What are you expecting on the DXY? Are you expecting high prices or lower prices? What do you have? As I was saying, that now that we are on the dollar index, we are in this H1 order block, and I'm expecting price actually reject off of this order block, maybe into this 15-minute order block, for giving us lower prices. And now the NAS, we're in a new week opening gap, so I'm expecting lower prices now, the NAS. So kind of supports with me trying to sell off NAS. As you can see, now it dipped into the sequence encouragement, touched the sequence encouragement, so selling off from there. Behavior at a reasonable SL, something that would, I'll just put there and maybe target the consequent encouragement of this new week opening gap that we're in right now. Up to the consequent encouragement, sell it off to that part, or you can just sell it off to the sell side here, to this low here. And yeah, like I know it's not a good idea, especially now, but looking at the NAS on a higher time frame, we are kind of in a shorting right now. We're kind of in a down trend. Just looking at this, so wouldn't actually be a bad idea to just sell off from there. So this is a good trade right here. Sell. Have SL. If you can manage SL above there, put it there, or you can just goes above this and above that. It's invalid for me to consider it as the trade now. Yeah, you're wild enough to have it all the way to that low of that new week opening gap. Might be a risky trade, but so yeah, off of that. I'm not sure if you still hear random videos. What are you expecting on the dollar index? I'd like to see dollar index. Technique, yeah, at the H. We're looking at H1 of the really gap that, or if prices, yeah, somewhere around 50, technically in the same area. Yeah, I'll just use that OB there, 2 OB there, so see price pull back into that OB, then maybe start tanking to the downside. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm just expecting this to just reject off, at least retrace, pull someone, just retrace, pull someone, make it seem like you're going up, then reject off of one of the media rays up there, inefficiencies, usually just give us lower prices and go for the sell side liquidity. So okay, cool. While we're just waiting for the same thing, I guess we're just waiting for the same thing. So yeah, let's just see what this thing will. Currently we have this sell right now. Just gonna see how that one plays out. Get some water. I'm back. Reason why of that order block I marked here. Are you talking about that? Are you talking about that order block that you marked down there? Are you talking about this order block here? You wanted to dip again into that order block, or you just waiting for it somewhere here? An order block in the area here. This order block. About the one down there, or just the one close? I mean, like, it's not really entirely just like how it is correlated and you, but I've noticed that when the dollar index gains strength, when we have higher prices in the dollar index in a normal state, when nothing is manipulated, when the dollar gives us higher prices, all the indices tend to give us like lower prices. Like they just all tank. Whenever dollar index giving us higher prices, all the indices just tank down. There's that correlation. It's never really as clear as it is with EU or GU, because most of the time the indices, like, they're manipulated. Find that even sometimes you see like the NAS is going higher and then the S&P is going lower, and the US30 is just playing games there. That's when you see that, okay, now there's a bit of manipulation with this 3, because in a normal market, they're all supposed to sync together. If one is going up, they're all supposed to give us higher prices. But in a situation when one is going down, one is going up, there's a bit of money. In that state, if the dollar is giving us lower prices, or the indices will actually give us higher prices. So that's how I use also the indices. Know what I'm gonna do. That's how I use the DXY to know what I'm gonna do. The indices. So yeah, that's the one I marked down heavily. Hey man, like, there's no need to freak out, man. Why are you freaking out? Just look at it this way. It's not real money. Just try as much to not put your emotions when you're in a trade. Like, try as much not to, like, you see the same way you would trade a demo account. Try as much to trade that way, man. Same way you trade a demo account, the main aim is to trade a demo account like you're trading a real account. That's the main aim, with no emotions whatsoever. So, yeah, try as much not to involve. Don't get easily shaken, man. Don't get easily. So yeah, try as much to hold yourself. So yeah, because obviously for you to be this calm, you gotta use a proper risk management. I'll be freaking out, losing my mind if I'm risking the whole account. Yeah, might be losing my mind, might be biting my nails. It happens to the most of us, to the best of us. So then proper risk management. Good. It's going to exactly. Yeah. It's always the case. Trading like a mad person, will be crying. Yeah, man. This to go lower. Yeah, it's gonna take some balls. It's gonna take some balls for to actually break this. Actually, go break below. It's H4 BC here. Balls. So. But what do you really focus on? This is what I mainly focus on. Only look at this. Whatever you see on the screen right now, what I only look at. But mainly, obviously, DXY and NAS, focus on NAS 2 and EURUSD GU. These are my, let me just put them. It's normally what I focus on. Aesthetics sometimes. So yeah, this is how it goes with list. This is what I do first thing, like the first thing that I do from maybe it's a Monday or when I wake up. Every time when I wake up in the morning, I first analyze the DXY first before then go to the EU and the GU. Just it'll be in SA. I'm not sure where you're from. Just tell me where you're from if you're in SA or just somewhere else. So yeah, focus on this because it's the perfect pair for me to trade during the SA. The perfect pairs for me to trade during the London sessions. Time I want to trade the London session, if I'm not trading NAS, I'll be trading these two. And also German 30. The rest goes. And these ones, I just trade them whenever I don't have anything on all of this. If I don't have anything, that's when I go into these ones. Gold is the last list, I don't want to lie. Gold is just there. Time frames you trade. And which time frames do I look at when I analyze? Depends. Obviously for top-down analysis, directional bias, I'm using daily, weekly to daily. That's when I want to look at directional bias, where we're actually going. So of course, if I am right, if I'm on the weekly, especially whenever on a Monday, I'll look at the weekly. That's when I do, or during the weekend, I do my top-down analysis from there, or directional bias from the whole of next week. What should I expect? You know, that's the first thing that I just gonna do from the weekly and the daily. The whole week, what do I expect? If I know that okay, I'm expecting bearish, I'm expecting higher prices from the dollar index, then I'll switch for H1 to determine when I'm gonna buy, where I'm gonna buy, all that. So that's how I look at the market. Higher time frame for directional bias, then lower for execute, or if I'm looking for a market structure shift. If I'm looking for, you know, raise and all that, I'll go to as little as 1 minute at times. I mostly do that when I'm trading NAS. I go as low as 1 minute to actually find entries, structure shifts, especially if I want to scalp. Short-term trades, yeah. But if I want to swing trade, which I barely do, I enter day trade. You know, I don't hold day trades overnight. I normally don't do that. Always in and out, not more than 4 hours most of the time, as I don't have a choice, or I actually want to swing trade. That's the time frame that I look at. And you're asking for my favorite time frames: 15 minutes and 1 hour. It's two actually, my 15 minutes and 1 hour. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, actually 5 minutes, 15 minutes and 1 hour. Those are my favorite that I use every day. So yeah, not sure if I answered you. Quite sure. I hope right. As you can see, we're rejecting off of that order block, the H1. Welcome, my guy. You're welcome. Anytime. So yeah, as you can see, rejecting off of the H1 order block. And let's realize we have a breakup block. So on the, let me just on NAS, currently expecting a sell trade. NAS, right? SKB, we have a sell trade on NAS right now, currently holding a sell trade. And on the GU random videos, this is what I'm seeing. We have this breakup block now, bullish breakup block. So what I'm expecting now, we even closed above the breakup block. So what I'm expecting is the price actually come deep into this breakup block. It's the consequent encouragement halfway, then halfway of that, or just look for a premium for what is it, OTE? Yeah, OTE. But I normally look for consequent encouragement, buy it off, and SL. You can hold it below this low here. I'll actually put SL below here, but if not, you can put it below the bullish breakup block. And price actually, if price can actually dip down to this, back into the breakup block, just set it off from and buy it off from, and yeah, can take out that buy side liquidity there if you're willing to hold it till there. Here's what I'll be expecting. This is what I would do. Yeah, I would like putting it below the low. Yeah, exactly. So stay safe. Just put it just there, and then till we tap into this consequent encouragement. Oh, no, it's not a consequent encouragement. Apparently, it's a min threshold. Yeah, that's one thing I realized. I've been calling if it's an order block, it's not a consequent encouragement. It's a min threshold. Because it's 50, even though they mean the same, or they're all min threshold, consequent encouragement, the 50% of the inefficiency, but yeah, might as well just use the right label for it and to make up your own, because yeah, I don't want my call to be fucking up stuff. CE threshold of that, right off from that. So what I'll be waiting for if I was trading. I'll actually consider this. So yeah, I will be patient and wait for it. Yeah, no stress. Yeah, jumping in now is, yeah, not a good idea, because there's bound to have a retracement. Yeah. If we can step into this, go higher, that's nice. If you can go lower into more premium price and go for that that order block that you had down there, that will even be more. So I would actually consider this breaker block. This is I'm not sure if you're trading the 2020 model, or since you said POI, I'm getting the even though it's the same author, same person who came up with smart money concept, it's ICT. It's literally the same guy, but maybe this is what we have on now. Not sure if, yeah. At the sell. As from opening gap. See, it's rejecting off of that nicely. So, but we have this. We have this order block here. So breaking even wouldn't be a bad idea right now, just to be safe, just in case market does its own thing. So breaking even right now would be ideal, very ideal. Let's just say it's break even. That's all from there and break even. To out nicely. You only use favorably gap and order blocks. Yeah, I only use that too. I only use favorably gaps and order block. This thing acting as he does. What do you look for before going break even. If there's any other, if I'm at least 5 handles, if I'm at least 5 handles into the trading profit, at least 5 or 6 handles, obviously considering spreads and other not commission spreads, and we are approaching another inefficiency. If we're approaching like maybe you're selling off, let me just go to the, you sold off there, and then now the price is there, and now as you can see we're in a BC, we're in this 15-minute BC. So that's when I actually break even if I don't take partials. Sometimes, most of the time, I'll take partials. You know, I'll probably take half of my trade, especially now that we are halfway into my target. So this is when I'll take partials. If I executed like one lot, I'll just take out like 0.5 of the trade, and then I'll let the rest run and then break even since we're in this, because there's a possibility, there's a chance that might reject off of this fair value gap and then give us higher prices. So that's what makes me wanna take break even or take partials. But most of the time I prioritize taking partials, to be honest. They pay. You gotta pay yourself. You never eat the whole cake, so always pay yourself along the way. So even if the price come back and hit break even, you know that you made profit either way. So yeah, of course. So yeah, that's what makes me break even. That's why I break even most of the time, to avoid all that, because the market is unpredictable. Market is actually unpredictable. You can never be 100% sure about a trade till it hits your TP. In the middle of the trade, in between the trade, you gotta protect yourself. So that's why I can easily be calm I'm in a trade, because let's edit this, because making it so they broke. Should that as break. Yeah. Last trade going out nicely, and you can see the dollar index now we're going lower. Decided not to go into that 50. Maybe we might have tapped into another inefficient. That's interesting. It's 5-minute order block. Bearish order block. So sometimes I consider this 5 minutes. I wanna take scalps in and out. So as you can see there, we have that 5-minute order block there. Bearish order block. Block nicely. These are the things that you gotta watch out from, especially if you bought from here. If you bought, as soon as it comes pushing this order blocks, take partials, break even. So if things like this happen, you already know that you took your partials. Partials is profits. You took 50%, then you're good. And if it breaks even, broke even, still good, still in the green, still made profit for the day. Still something. So you're safe. That's the reason why I always consider these inefficiencies along the way. Take partials, give. So yeah, see how NAS is just thinking the downside. See how that is actually going. GU is flying, basically considering the fact that the dollar index and down. Let's do this. I am on the so. But yeah, if you can still come back on the G, if you can still come back into this bullish breaker block, that would actually be a nice buy for me. I'd consider that buy, the upside, tap back into this bullish breaker block. But in the meantime, we're just thinking going higher and higher. I might go for this buy side liquidity here, but we'll just see how that goes. How that goes on side. So yeah, as you can see, approaching the initial TP that I had, as you can see. Yeah, this is my initial. I'm not sure if you remember, but I had my initial TP at this low here. So this is where I'll be taking most of my trades. I'll be taking 70% off all the trades that I had. Like I said, if I had one lot on the trade, I'll just close 0.7 of the trade and then just leave 0.20 running till the last TP. So yeah, see, rejecting up nicely. Rejecting up, let's leave that. So yeah, man. Do you trade NAS? Do you trade NAS? Random video. Trade NAS or any indices? Focus on any indices or just strictly Forex? fair value gap below, meaning this fair value gap. That fair value gap as a TP. So, yeah, where I would take most of the fade out too. If that, but this was a, but this still unswept. I want this to be dishes. I want this to just come and demolish everything to on more lower prices. But even if it go up and take out buy side, already safe. Already safe. And you're saying that you like Forex, but have been backtesting US30. Yeah. I mean, keep backtesting that. Keep backtesting that. Get used to it. Find know how to trade it, man. Keep that up. Keep that up. The end of it there, I feel like it's better to actually just focus on specific pairs than, because there's people really focus on like multiple pairs. Focus on any pair, like they'll literally just pick on random pairs and trade, which they make money, it works out for them. But for me personally, I like to get familiar with the pair and then trade that on. That's why I have a few pairs on my list. Yeah, I like to get familiar and enjoy the trades. Trade that I see that I encounter. Exactly, like you're much more yeah, I agree with that, man. Unlike when you're just looking for trades in multiple pairs, end up going over like pairs that you don't even know, exotics that you don't even, just trying to find a setup. So it's best to just keep practicing on one pair until you get it right, ascend it, so you can be more organized and calm, as you said. So yeah, I'd prefer that too. It's always a good idea to do that, especially if you're still trying to figure out how you trade, starting out backtest, trying to find your model. Still trying to find your model. The idea to actually do that. Yeah. Be honest, man, I've been there, man. When I open here, bro, like I would have like every pair possible that I could trade was here. All the exotics, like you'll find out like I had like Swiss franc, Euro, Swiss franc. Have that. Yo, man, like some pairs that you don't even know where they're from. Currencies that you can't even tell. You don't even know where those currencies are, what they've been used in. Just wanna read that in there. it as a candlestick. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. As long as it moves, I'm there. Once it starts moving, candlestick, I'm there. Once I can execute, there. And when you finally blow that account, you can't even tell why you blew the account. You can't even track on all the trades that you took, reasons why. That's one of the dangerous things, man. If you can take a trade and lose, or both win, if you can go back and look at that trade and see why you won or lost that trade, yeah, trust me, you're in danger. If you can't tell, if you can't go back and review the trade that you took, yeah, it's a problem. Trust me, it's a problem. You should be able to review all the trades you actually took. It's always best that way. Able to review all the trades that you took, like taking every single trade, man, and then at the end of the day you can't even go back. What did you take? Why? I can't even pronounce that fucking pair that you took. I can't stop myself from. Why are you so calm? Because not, man, like I already took my partials. 70% of the trade. So even if I can readjust my SL all the way to my initial SL, I won't lose more than what I made already on the trade. So yeah, that's why I won't lose anything. Whatever happens now, I won't lose much. Like I said, I already broke even. I already took out 70% of my trade. Already took out 70%. I should try using the because currently I don't want to share my current trading plan, but I actually want to do, I'm not sure if you saw my whole channel. I did like the whole phase 1 and phase 2, passing the FTMO, the prop firm challenge, the one that got fucked recently. So yeah, I was passing the phase 2, and that's when like they shut the whole thing down. But I actually want to do that again, get like a 10k, and then trade it on live. Yeah, trade it live. So I'm planning to do that, so you can see exactly how I trade and why I'm so calm. Okay, you saw it there. Dope. So yeah, and so you can see why I'm so calm when I trade like this, because I already took out 70% of the trade out, broke even. So even if it chases 50% or even all of it, I'm still safe. I can safely say I made profits today. It's a good day. Safely say it's a good, even though it retraces everything. But if I was still holding the original trade, if I still had my SL up there and it retraces that, of course it will give me that, oh shit, I'll be looking at the numbers flashing. But since it played out nicely, cash was taken, broke even, and I can do whatever the fuck I want without being moved by anything. So yeah, always pay yourself. Take partials. Always pay yourself. Always pay yourself. But yeah, man, I will do that. I will actually do that. I'll get the 10k challenge and structure everything here on live. Every trade that I take, I'll be taking it here on live. Or even if I took it while I'm not live, I'll still review the reasons why I took the trade. You know, I'll go explain why I took the trade and all of that. So when are you thinking of starting? Not sure. Probably I'll probably get it probably next week, on the next coming week. Yeah, probably next week or the next coming week, you know. Yeah, just gonna have to plan that out, and I will also be able to trade that, squeeze it in with everything, because I already have other accounts that I'm trading. So I don't wanna start all of a sudden everything just all over the place. I wanna easily manage all the accounts that I have, firms that I have. So yeah. You trade in December? Most of the time I trade the first 2 weeks. Yeah, the first 2 weeks of December. I always trade, actually. Yeah, that thing out like it's December, don't trade. Nah. I trade, my guy. I trade, but first 2 weeks only, because after that you're just forcing things, because most of the time nothing is moving from the let me just say from the 16 going up, from the 16, let me just say from the, I can safely from the 20. Yeah, if you want to trade from the 20 going up, you're just forcing things now. You're just forcing things, because nothing really moves. Hey, if the market is open, I'm there. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, that's the problem. I'm like, you can trade, but man, nothing moves. Like Christmas, after Christmas, and just after Christmas, nothing is moving, bro. Like, just consolidating. Like, just go back. Just while you say you're back testing, so check from which date since you said you're back testing US30, or even if like the pairs that you're trading. Go back to December data and see how it's actually moving in December, because I can show you it's not moving. And even if it's moving, the spreads are not nice. Like, the spreads are just saying during December times, especially during holidays and all that, a lot of holidays. Yeah, the spreads are not even kind at all. So yeah, so from the 20, that's when I just chill. Actually, that's when I start my December 20 live work. So you know what, I just live the market and have fun and continue everything next year. Don't even look at the chart whatsoever, because there's no point of doing that. So yeah, man. Yeah. If market is there, see how that is. The crazy thing with DXY right now, we're still in that H1 order block, even though we wicked below, but we haven't closed below that order block. That's a crazy thing. The wicks did the damage, but the bodies are telling us that still the order block, and we're still gonna push to the upside. We're gonna push to the upside. So yeah, I'm still expecting price to actually go again into that. Still expecting that. Let's just see how that GU is doing in that same area. I said on that area. See if it's still, whenever it taps into that mean threshold, I want to be able to see it, and if looking at it, if it's still looking good, I'll probably take it. But obviously, depending on what time, depends on what time it go up there. What time is it now? It's 10. If we can, before lunchtime, maybe after lunchtime, and then dip into this, probably take it. Or right before lunchtime, which is off. My time is actually wrong. my time on my PC, it's actually and I don't know what you use, but I thingy time I always use New York works best. I realize most people I also use my local time. This doesn't make sense because I have to convert all the time. I have to convert time, a lot of work. So yeah. Have you traded I'm not sure if you still hear random videos. Have you traded a prop firm challenge? Traded a prop challenge, and if you did, how was the experience? How was the with the prop firm if you did? This expecting in now because we're in a inversion fair value gap. The inversion gap, expecting this to actually hold off, give us lower prices. Expecting this to actually reject off of that and go lower, take out the sell side liquidity because they created this relatively equal lows, and the market has tendencies of not being perfect. This is too perfect for my liking. It's too perfect. This lows here, this too perfect for my liking. You gotta be taken out, you gotta break below. So not really. You haven't traded a prop firm, you should give it a try, man. Bought one but haven't traded yet. Why not? Why haven't you traded? You feel like you're not ready, or you have other personal reasons that you haven't traded that prop firm account, or still trying to understand the whole concept on how it works. Which prop firm did you actually buy? Which prop firm did you buy it with? Yeah, man, like take up because you should remember that the prop firms are just designed for you to actually lose. They don't really want you to make money. That thing you should put. So they're just designed for you to lose because they understand the human psychology. They understand how you think. You know, they actually understand how you think and all that. So planning. You must plan, you must understand how they actually work. You must understand your daily losses, maximum losses, targets, and all that. You must understand all of that. So, and also you gotta plan. See, like when you start getting greedy, start getting emotional and all that, that's when they want you. That's how they actually get it. Because I've lost a lot of FTMOs. I don't know why. As I always say FTMO because I don't know why I say FTMO. I'm just used to that. I lost a lot of prop fam where like I was greedy. Not greedy, but like just trading without a plan. I'll just say trading without a plan on how I want to trade the trade. Just going crazy revenge trading just because. So yeah, but when I actually just sit down, set a plan, maximum trades I should take, maximum loss, proper risk management, and properly following it, everything was good. From as soon as I actually made that, I was actually good from there. So yeah, you gotta actually have a plan stuff down. If you watched my series of passing the 10k, the first video that I made is when I was actually going through my trading plan. So if you can have something similar like that, also, man, you gotta be disciplined yourself. You gotta know what you're trading, be confident in what you're trading, and you know, you'll be good, man. Honestly, you'll be good as long as you believe in yourself and you know exactly what you're trading, your model. Stick to that. Proper risk management, proper trading plan. Trust me, will pass it. It's nothing. It's that easy. So much easy to trade when you have all those things in check. It's actually much easier to trade and fun. That's what makes it fun. It's trading fun because everything just makes sense at that point. But if you're just going with the flow, don't know your risk, don't know your target, don't know your plan, don't know nothing, then yeah, that's where you might get sucked out by these prop firms. So yeah, as you can see, retracing all the way to end. So yeah, finally okay. So either way, profit is made partials. Yeah, the way. Yeah. So yeah, Michelle TP here. 70% of the trades was taken out of it. So technically, it's a winning trade. If you actually doing as I'm doing. If took partials here, took partials there, when it hit this, it's a winning trade. What losses do you see? If someone asks me, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. If people ask you what lot size do you is, yeah, I just know that nah, this person needs some studying to do. Yeah, that's true. Because of yeah, exactly. That's actually true. Actually, can't be asking people what lot size is. Like it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It wouldn't make any difference. It's fine, but because lot size just the measurement of your risk and reward. Not just risk actually, reward. I mean, not reward actually, but risk. Lot size is just a measurement of your risk. How much you're actually willing to lose. That's how you'll determine your lot size. So yeah. Technically asking someone what size they use. Yeah, need a mentor. This question is, what size do you use? Well, I know something. Just need a mentor, my guy, or you just need to read a few books, a few forex traders. You'll be fine. Now, what was your first experience of trading, man? How was your first experience? of trading. Because I can tell you, man, best times is always wild. Best times always scary. Looking back at them, like, god damn, what was I actually doing? Like, what was happening? Was I fine? Because I can tell you that I started trading, man, I don't even know what a lot size is. I don't know what a stop loss is. I don't know what a take profit is. Still managed to fund a whole account at trading. Imagine funding a whole account and start trading, and you don't even know what a lot size is, stop loss is, take profit is. Like, I had no idea. All I knew was buy and sell. That's the only thing I understood. Just understood the whole concept of buying and selling. Yeah. Yeah, like in trading, yeah, you do somehow you do need like a mentor to guide you, you know. Because if you don't have a mentor, you're gonna go through the rough patches. Like, these traders also is like, oh, times where like it's tough. Just like me, I never had a mentor, man. I never had a mentor. Like, never ever. I tried buying this other course from this other mentor, and it wasn't like they were not even there for like live sessions and all that. Just gave me like a few books to read and a few videos, which it is something that I already knew, something that I was already trading. I was like, it was pointless of actually getting this. So, but like, I was learning things the hard way. But so if you have a mentor, you can cut through the grass. You can just, you know, can easily, because they'll guide you. You're still gonna lose, but like, they can easily guide you to avoid losing more than you will when you're on your own. So yeah, when you have a mentor, they can guide you, but still, you're gonna have to find it in your own way. Still gonna have to find trading on your own. You gotta find your own model. Like, I can teach you the same thing. I can teach you how to trade ICT, but you still gotta find your own model, how you trade. I can teach you like a lot of model. I can teach you, you know, using the breakup block or the 2022 model. What is this? Sell side swept, whatever. Or I can just use the freaking seasonalities, the what is this? The sessions, you know, Asia high, Asia low, Q1, Q2, Q3, and all that. I can teach you all of that, and they all still work. I use them all, but you still have to find your own model, which one best suits you and how to trade. You still have to find that yourself. So like, yeah, but that's just how it is, man. Because even me, I only started trading ICT. Trading ICT when, like, this year. Only ICT, because I have like 4 years now, 4 years trading, yeah, 4 years trading experience. So the whole until this year, April, yeah, April, I think April, yeah, April. I only started trading ICT this April, and yeah. Because what I was trading before that, man, I was trading obviously your trend line, trading strategy, breakouts. It was working for me, but I just couldn't find the edge. Nothing. I couldn't see the bigger picture. Like, it was limiting me. Like, it was just not for me. So I totally switched. I literally switched everything. Then when I went to ICT, everything just made sense. Everything just made more sense. Yeah, so I stick to ICT. And then totally unlearned everything that I've been doing for the past 3 years or 4. Then started trading ICT, and then I was that everything just made sense, man. Trading made sense, made more sense. Yeah. How was it? It was I thought like it would be hard for me to actually unlearn everything. Like I actually thought like it would be hard for me to unlearn everything, but it wasn't actually that hard. For me it was very simple because I already made up my mind. One thing about me, if I set my mind to something, it's chai. Like if I say I'm gonna do this, like my mind is just gonna follow on that. So I just made up my mind. I was like, actually I wanna unlearn everything and try this ICT and see how it works, because I knew someone who traded ICT, and that was someone I knew personally, and then it was going out well for them. I was like, fuck it, let me just try it. Since what I'm trading so far is I'm not comfortable, or it's not making sense to me, let me just try ICT and see how it works. And then I just left everything how I was trading. Then yeah, I just jumped full on, man, head on with ICT, man. Every single day, go through the mentorship. Every single day I'll be watching those 3-hour videos, those 3-hour sessions, those 2-hour sessions every single day, man. And yeah, journaling, everything. Everything was good, man. So how was it taking the big step? It was actually fun. It was actually fun because everything was making more sense for me than it ever did before. So for me it was more fun. So yeah, and I was also trading live while still learning, so it was like a learning curve. And actually it was dope. It was actually dope, man. Not gonna lie, for me. Are you out of NAS? Yeah, broke even. I'm actually out. So yeah, I am actually out, but I managed to catch this. I'm out, but I managed to catch this. Yeah, even though I'm out and price retraced all the way back, I just managed to catch this. So it was a win. Yeah, last session. Realized that last time I had to date it today. The last session. For winning trades. That was a man. The advice of, man, like saying you found your edge and you're forward testing, doing your back test, and just do it, man. Like just do it. Here's the thing, bro. Like here's the thing. The only way to learn is to do it. Like that's the only way to learn, dog. Is to just do it. Like, don't be afraid to take trades. You have to fund. If you have to get that FTMO, fund, whatever. Just do it. Keep on taking trades. That's the only way to learn. Follow your edge. Use your edge. You know that you only take trades on this model. This is the sessions that you trade. If you want to trade the London and the New York, it's cool. If you want to trade the Asia and the Sydney, do that, which I personally don't trade those, but you know, whatever edge or whatever your model fits perfectly on a specific session. If it's the London and the New York, bro, just go for it, dog. You like the London, yeah, it's more, it makes more sense. I mean, like the New York, it's very volatile, so a lot happens during the New York. So, but I also trade it. I also like the New York too, and also I do trade the London. So yeah. So yeah, man, like just do it, dog. Don't think about it too much. You found your edge. There is nothing to be waiting for. Just do it. You'll learn as time goes. You'll learn as time goes. Just do it. Stop waiting, bro. Like there's something that you need to fix or something that you need to work on. Just you'll find it along the way. That's the only way. Sadly, and there's the sad reality, man, when it comes to Forex. You will find that what you're looking for, the more trades you take, the more everything will make sense. So if you're not taking anything, you won't find what you're actually looking for. If you're not trading, if you're not analyzing, if you're not in the real market, if you're not live in the real market, you won't actually find what you're looking for. I mean, like, to be honest, a risk management, a setup, a model looks nice on paper. Looks nice when you write it down or type it on your PC, dog. It looks perfect, dog. There's nothing perfect than looking at your trading plan, your analysis, you know, doing everything, tape reading. It's nice. Analyzing without taking trades, it's everything plays out. You will get the 100% win rate when you're looking at the market from hindsight. But when you're live, is a different story. So fortunately, you're gonna have to go live to learn it, to know how to find your edge and be the trader that you want to be. I'll go buy my profit today. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. Go, just think about it. Just do it. Have a proper plan. I'm not saying go be reckless. Don't be reckless. Yeah, don't be reckless. Just buy it. Use a proper risk management. You said you found your edge for the day, so yeah. Did you find your edge? So yeah, just stick to that. Am I done for the day? Well, I'm like, yeah, I could be done for the day, but I'm gonna wait for the PM. I'm done for the AM session though. For the AM session, yeah, I think I'm done for the AM session. I'm gonna wait for lunchtime to hit, and if I don't see anything, because what I was waiting for, this is the next trade that I'm waiting for. So if this doesn't play out, yeah, I'm done. But with NAS, yes, I am done. With NAS, I am done. I'm not gonna touch it today. I'll see it tomorrow. But what is lunchtime and PM session? Lunchtime, there's the New York. The New York is divided into two, right? There's the AM session and the PM session. So the AM session is from 8:30. It's from 8:30 New York time. Oh yeah, 8:30 New York time until 12. Obviously, I'm using New York time, not SA time. 8:30 to 12, that's the AM session. Obviously, that's in the morning, AM. Then 12 and 12 to 1, that's lunchtime. And then from 1 o'clock until 6 or 5, until 6, yeah, until 6, that's the PM session, New York time. So the reason why we use that, you know, like how, especially, I'm not sure if you watched like a lot of like stockbrokers, Wolf of Wall Street, you know how they trade and all that. So like obviously back then they had those trading rooms, like everybody just there calling out prices, you know, the commotion, the craziness that happens, the Wolf of Wall Street or just Wall Street, you know. So with something like that is that from the AM session, from 8:30, that's when they open. That's when the New York session opens. Start trading from then, and then 12, it's lunchtime. Everybody's taking a break. Just like taking lunch, going on lunch to, you know, eat whatever, refreshing up, and then at 1 they go back to the trading room. So that's where that is coming from. Even though now they don't necessarily have to be in the trading room and do all that. There's algorithms that are doing that now, like I don't need to hold those meetings and all that. Like it's just purely algorithmic now. So but it's still carried away. It's still lunchtime, you know. So like yeah, during those times for that 1 hour, I'm not sure if you've noticed, like maybe when the New York session opens, prices can just skyrocket up, like papa keeps going up, and then from around 12 New York time, or which is like, what time is it? It'd be I think around here it's around 6 later there, later 6, then prices start retracing like madness. That's probably during the new the break, the lunchtime. So during the lunchtime, it's unpredictable. The market is unpredictable during that time because it's just doing its own thing. The algorithm is just, I'll just say, it's adapting what was happening back then, because nothing is happening. Like no one is moving the market. It's just doing whatever it wants. So the algorithm is adapting that now. So that's why it's just unpredictable during that 1 hour period of time. So yeah, man, you're welcome. So yeah, so for the AM session, I'm done. I'm gonna wait for PM New York time to see if there's anything. So this might confirm during the PM session after lunchtime. That's when I can take the trade. But if it doesn't do that, I am done for the day. Plus, I avoid trying to take GBP pairs during PM session, because most of the time I am forced to actually hold the trades overnight, and holding GBP pairs overnight is total madness, especially if you're not swing trading. If you just want a quick scalping, at the end of the day you end up holding it overnight. It's not a good idea. It's the spreads. I have no idea how many times I've hit SL GBP pairs because I held overnight. And when I look at price didn't even get at that, like it didn't get to my SL, but I'm triggered out. The SL is like 10 pips away, a whole 10 pips or even 5 pips away, but I'm triggered out. Okay, it's fine. So I try to avoid taking more trades of GBP pairs during the PM session unless I have a wide SL and I want to swing trade it. If I know if I want to take this, I'm going to have my SL like all the way below. I can hold it. Other than that, if it's a short-term trade, nah. I am not going to do that at all. I am not gonna do that. Oh man, yeah, go do that, man. Go forward test, back test, everything. Yeah, then take the next step, man. Just get that FTMO or fund, whatever it is. Just trade, my guy. Just execute live account. The only way to learn. Yeah. Relatively equal lows had to be taken out. They dipped into that favorably gap, buy side imbalance, sell side efficiency, highlighted, and yeah, it's a very successful trade. Good stuff. And I think I'll also end been going for like how long now? for an hour 30. Not that bad. Not that bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. just talking over the music. Wow. But yeah, it was leggy, so I just hope that everything was not as cracky or leggy after that, because it might have been during while I was live, but if you're watching this offline, I hope it wasn't as crazy as it was. I hope it was just fine. You can easily hear everything I was saying and all that, so yeah. Gonna cancel out this. Let's see what the EURUSD has for us in store. And then we have this on the EURUSD. Let me go to the H4. We're actually in that, into that order block, into that buy side order block there. Did I say buy side order block? Coming up with my own shit now. Buy side order block. Who can stop me now? Who can stop me? But yeah, we're in that bearish order block, which I actually don't trust at all. I do not trust it. And then yeah, this is a cleaner one, H1. I would use this H1 order block. But in my head, the price actually just rejects off of here. It just doesn't make sense in my head. Like, why not take buy side first and we go lower? Because I still have a feeling we might take out buy side before we actually go lower. So that might be the case. You know, yeah, that might be the case. Or like we're taking out buy side, then we go lower, but price might actually just reject off of this and go lower. Or we might come into this, but which I highly doubt it'll use this to actually push higher. So yeah, but besides that, the order block, looking at the DXY, we're expecting higher prices. Still want prices to go into that 15-minute order block, so more strength. So we might push this lower into like is it a H4? Okay, let's make it probably push into this BC, into this H1 BC here. We might go into that H1 BC before we actually go take out sell buy side liquidity. So that might be the case there, where that actually happens. So let me just see buy side liquidity. Let me just delete all that. And then that just might be the case where that actually happens, but just gonna monitor and see how that goes. So yeah, this won't be the case, that waiting for that, trusting that order block to actually sell off of that doesn't sound like a good deal for me. So it smells fishy, so I'm just gonna set an alert down there to see what happens, even though I'm expecting the dollar to go higher. But for me to confidently say I want to sell the dollar index, well, nah, just doesn't feel okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the stream here. I'm gonna get a successful trade on NAS. Let me go over the reasons why I took that sell trade. Is because we are in a, let me go here, trend line, yes. So we are in a new week opening gap from the previous week, not this week but the previous one before this. We are in a new week opening gap, and then as you can see, close and the open, and then price did close and open inside or around that new week opening gap. The wicks did the damage, and we still maintained to close on there, and then kept going up. And then here we have that new week opening gap here, this week's new week opening gap. Let me just hide that one so it can be cleaner. We have this new week opening gap, we have the close and the open, and then I expected price to actually come into that so I could sell off of that if it doesn't close above. And then that's what we did. We went into the consequent encouragement, even the 70% of that, but the sell was taking at the consequent encouragement of it, of the new week opening gap. And then as you can see, we actually sold off nicely into this. I took partials here, and then took 50% of here, and then took a total of 70% of the trades here. And then prices went back up and then broke even, which was like a a successful trade. It was a winning trade. As you can see, also if you're still holding the initial trade, which might have been a bit risky to do that, but if you were still, you would have still been in good profits, and then another takeout maybe 70% off of here, or if you're still holding the whole thing, looking for that price to hit the bottom of that new opening gap again, which is not guaranteed, but could still do that. But 70% of the trade was taken at this point here, and the rest of the 20% broke even, so still a good trade. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live session. If you watch this live, thank you for being here. If you're watching this offline, also thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I actually go on live, so you don't miss it, so you're not here while I'm offline, so you actually here while I actually do this analysis live. So make sure you do that, guys, and see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? Is it Friday? Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so I'll probably do a live stream. I normally don't want to live stream on Fridays, but I might do another live stream tomorrow. And yeah guys, peace.